1 whole year. It has been exactly 1 year to the day that I started my YouTube channel, and I'm so happy that you guys are here and subscribing and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. I couldn't be doing it without amazing subscribers like you. I think I have, at this point, over 1,200 subscribers in my first year. That's insane. That is, I'm just so blown away by the love and support that I've received from you guys. So after 1 full year of doing YouTube, I've learned a ton of things, and I wanted to kind of give back to you guys and impart some of that knowledge and wisdom that I've learned. Hopefully you find these tips helpful. So if you want to start your own YouTube channel, you can take some of these tips and use them to grow your channel and learn some of the things that I wish I knew when I started. So the first thing you gotta know about YouTube is it's a lot of work. I think a lot of us see YouTube as just being some kind of fun thing you go and do on the weekend with your friends. You go out and just shoot fun videos. But I promise you that if you wanna take your YouTube channel seriously, you gotta do a lot of work. That requires research. It requires you learning how to shoot, how to edit, how to make thumbnails, how to make titles, and just really know how to do the entire project from start to finish. It's a lot more work than you probably anticipate. I think that's one of the things that people probably underestimate the most when starting YouTube. It's gonna be fun though, it's gonna be rewarding, and I think that it's important to make sure that you pick something that you love, because if you don't love what you're doing and what you're talking about, you're not gonna wanna do it. And there are gonna be days where you wake up and you're like, I don't feel like making a video today, I don't feel like doing this. Well, if you wanna be able to do this full time, if you wanna be able to make videos regularly, you're gonna have to just do the work even when you don't wanna do it. And the best way to be motivated to do that is by talking about something that you love. So pick a niche that you enjoy talking about and something that maybe you're good at. For me, it's photography. I love photography. I want to get up every day and take photos of animals and nature and just go out and take photos. So that's what I decided to do my channel about, was photography and videography and camera tech and stuff like that. So make sure that when you pick your channel topic that it's something that you are passionate about and are going to want to do every day, because there are going to be days where you're just not motivated to do it and you're going to need to rely on that passion to keep you going. All right, so it's going to be a lot of work, just know that. Okay. Have you guys ever heard the phrase, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail? That couldn't be more true with YouTube. You need to plan out your videos. And I mean plan them out meticulously. Plan out exactly what you want to talk about, the shots you want to get. Find some sort of program or piece of paper that you have all these thoughts and ideas organized, so that when you go to shoot, you have a plan of what your video is going to be. So if you really want to understand how to do a YouTube video properly, make sure that you become a good planner. I use a program called Notion to keep my whole life organized, really, but I definitely use it heavily for planning my YouTube videos, and that's something that I want you guys to get used to doing. Plan out everything from step to step, everything you want to say, the whole thing from start to finish. Have an idea in your head of what it's going to look like when it's done, so that when you go to press record, you're not trying to think of, oh, what am I going to say and what am I going to shoot and how's this going to work? Have a plan. Okay guys, so this next one's a little tough. You're gonna have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And what I mean by that is you're gonna have to get comfortable being on camera. A lot of us don't like seeing ourselves on camera. We certainly don't like hearing our voices on camera. It's weird and awkward at first. I still don't like the sound of my own voice on these videos, but I'm getting used to it, and it's something that everyone kind of has to deal with when they start shooting videos. You're gonna have to be able to get in front of a camera and be on screen. You're gonna be sharing yourself with millions of viewers, and that's something that you're just gonna have to get over. It's something that is a little unnatural, and we're not used to doing it at first, but the more you do it, the more you practice it, the better you'll get at it. Get out there and press record, start shooting, and you will do just fine, I promise. Also, aside from being on camera and broadcasting yourself on YouTube for millions of people, you're gonna sometimes have to go out in public and shoot, and that can be a little awkward at first too. That's something that even I'm still getting used to, and everyone that does YouTube kind of has to get over that fear of just going out in public and shooting. It's 2021, guys. We're all used to seeing YouTube. We're used to seeing people walking around vlogging with their phones and cameras in front of their faces. It's so much less awkward now than it ever has been. So just get comfortable being uncomfortable and being in front of cameras and talking to the camera. It's a little weird at first, but I promise the more practice you put into it, the better you'll get at it and the better your videos will be. Get out there, start shooting. So one of the most important virtues that you're gonna have to cultivate as a YouTuber is patience. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. It's very easy to get caught up in the numbers and the analytics. Now, analytics are important. It's how we know if a video is doing well and if we did the right thing or the wrong thing. But it's very easy to get hung up on looking at those numbers constantly. So avoid the temptation to look at how many subscribers do I have? How many views did I get? What's my click-through rate? Again, all those things are important to look at to know if your video is successful and if you're doing the right thing and if the audience is responding. But don't get hung up on that stuff. Be patient, provide value to your viewers, and the channel will grow, I promise you. I think the average is about 5 years for being able to go full-time on YouTube. If you can just remember that YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint, you will do fine. You'll drive yourself nuts with the numbers, just keep putting videos out and you'll be great, I promise. Okay, the big question that a lot of you have, how do I get monetized? Now, YouTube has very specific parameters that your channel needs to meet before you can become monetized. Let me put it to you this way. I got there in about 6 months. I'm not sure if that's average growth, fast or slow. I really don't know, I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is the most important thing for you to focus on when you're starting your YouTube channel is providing value to your viewers and the community. The reason that most people come to YouTube is to learn things. That's like the #1 reason that people go on YouTube is to look up how to do something or learn a new skill, stuff like that. So understand that your videos shouldn't just be entertaining. That's something that you probably want to do to keep your viewers engaged, but you need to provide value to the community somehow. So what's something that you're good at? What's something that you're passionate about? Is it photography? Is it cooking? Is it fishing? Is it home repair and DIY type stuff? Whatever it is, make videos about that and provide instruction, provide knowledge and wisdom, convey that wisdom and knowledge to your audience, and they will respond. They'll subscribe to you because they'll be like, wow, this person is really teaching me stuff and really helping me learn new skills to step up my game in whatever the subject may be. So for me, what I did when I started out my channel was I did some tips on how to get wildlife photography, how to photograph animals and get good shots of animals out in the wild. And I've also made some videos about different, pieces of tech and gear, like camera equipment and things like that. And those are the 2 things that I've focused my channel on. And you guys, my subscribers, have responded and said, I like this stuff. This guy's giving me important information that I value. That rocketed up my subscriber count pretty quickly, and it got my view count up very quickly. I have a couple videos that performed better than others. So to get monetized and to start making money on YouTube, you need to provide value. That's it. That's probably one of the biggest tips that I can give you as a YouTuber starting out. Give the audience something back for their time watching your channel. Be entertaining. Tell stories and make sure that your videos are engaging, yes, but make sure that they're getting something out of it as well. It might just be pure entertainment, but you better be really entertaining if that's what you're gonna do. I suggest picking something that you're good at, something that you're passionate about, focus on that and teach us how to do it. Share your knowledge and wisdom about that thing, and your YouTube channel will skyrocket. You'll start getting money from AdSense and maybe even affiliate sales. Join some affiliate programs. That's another thing that you can do to start making money pretty quickly on YouTube. So there it is. That's all I got. That's my knowledge and wisdom that I've gained over my first year of YouTube. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for being a part of this journey. It's been insane. I still can't believe that it's been a full year now. It's almost surreal. It feels weird to even be saying that. I hope to keep bringing you guys awesome videos for the next several years, and hopefully I can do this full time at some point. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I do a lot of videos about wildlife and camera equipment and stuff like that. Also, this channel, Remain Wild, is all about giving back to wildlife and habitat. I take a portion of the money that I take in as a channel and give it back to habitat and wildlife conservation at the end of every year. And this is the end of my very first year, so I'll be able to contribute something towards that cause, and I couldn't be doing it without you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. I can't wait to bring you guys more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy dance, happy dance. A 1 year happy dance. This is the happy dance, 1 year happy dance. Yeah. I just realized that you guys have had to put up with a lot of really ridiculous bad dancing on this channel, and I want to thank you for sticking around.